Guys, good evening. So we are just about to start commentary for round number 7, Formula 1 Canadian Grand Prix is going to start in few minutes. So first I would like to welcome all my friends around the globe, especially from Spain, all Fernando Alonso fans, Max Verstappen fans from Holland. We have Britisher fans for Lewis Hamilton. You have German fans for Sebastian Vettel. He is one of the title contenders this year. And then we do have Daniel Ricciardo from Australia and other Formula 1 drivers who are racing to their hearts today. And it's a qualifying. P1, P2 and P3 practices have been completed. We just go to start off with qualifying, which is going to start in another few minutes time. Just give you a little heads up what is happening till now. Sebastian Vettel has won 3 races of this year. Lewis Hamilton has won 2 and Valtteri Bottas has won 1. So it's really good to see this round because this is very critical. And remember, Fernando Alonso is coming back after his IndyCar experience, and we'll see how he performs today. But the way he has showed in P3, he had literally he was in top 10, which was amazing. You know, coming out from IndyCar and not racing in Monaco and coming straight over here, it was a really good thing for him, which he seems to be coped up well. So qualifying is just going to start any moment now. So this is round 7. This happens at Circuit Chateauneuf, Notre Dame Circuit. The circuit is a mix of heavy braking and flourishing speed over here. Total number of turns are 40. A DRS zone where Rubens Barrichello holds a record of fastest lap. One good thing is absolutely no chances of rain, which is a amazing thing in Montreal, because invariably we still remember the rain race which happened a few years back. Jenson Button won the longest race of Formula 1 history in Canada, and that race went for almost 3.5-4 hours. It was amazing to see that race. But today weather is clean, temperature around 24 degrees, and we're going to have a clean movement. Just tell you about the driver championship. Vettel is leading the driver championship, 129 points to Lewis Hamilton, 104 points. Valtteri Bottas, 3rd position, 75. Kimi Räikkönen, 67. Daniel Ricciardo, 52, followed by Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Massa and Ocon, completing the top 10 in this year championship. So especially today, you know, it's a great day for my Spanish friends, and I'm also equally excited because, you know, Fernando Alonso is a favorite of mine also. I still remember the race which happened in China in 2006. It was amazing race, and that was the time I became Formula 1 fan, and I just love Formula One, and I'm sure millions and millions and millions of people around the world, they just love this Formula One. Only a bitter part of it is that last few years, or in fact, after Fernando Alonso won the championship in 2006, that was his last championship, he never had a team which could actually win the championship, except in 2007 where he was with McLaren, and his rivalry with Lewis Hamilton didn't go very well, and result was he lost out the championship. And after that he moved to Renault. He tried his stint back, but success didn't come, and then eventually he moved to Ferrari. Ferrari was really in a bad condition, and then he tried another stint with McLaren again, but you have seen the results with McLaren for last 2 to 3 years. It's not good at all. Now there are a lot of gossips, or I would say a lot of talks going around the world whether Fernando Alonso will stay or he look for the opportunities outside McLaren. Time is to tell. Let's see what happens. I think when the summer break comes, so during the summer break these things are going to get finalized about his future career, or will he go to IndyCar? Nobody knows, but definitely he will like to stay in a team who can deliver, and that's important part of it. So we have some time to start off qualifying round 3. It's a very nice weather. One of my friend, he stays in Montreal, and I was talking to him just about yesterday, and he had a chance to go to track. He says, amazing the way the crowd is gathering and way the fans are there. Like it's a beautiful experience. Here we go. So Q1 has started. Q1 is of 18 minutes. So already Carlos Sainz, Daniel Kvyat and Kevin Magnussen, they are out. They are doing their outlap, getting a feel of the track. We'll see how the tire choices play a role in this Grand Prix. Lance Stroll has joined Formula One this year, and he has not had a good outing this year. He already have more than 3 to 4 did not finish races, which is quite bad for a rookie. And in fact, if you talk about other rookie also, Stefan Van Doom, who is a Belgian and also with McLaren Honda, is also doesn't seems to be doing very well. But of course, the team is not good. But you have to see he is in comparison with Fernando Alonso, who is doing amazing. So let's see how they perform in this race, because what we have seen in practice 3, the results were pretty nice for McLaren, where Fernando Alonso could bring his car to top 10, which was a great drive by him, I would say. So 16 minutes in the lap. Outlap is just about to get over, and the first driver who is going to put a time lap will be Carlos Sainz, another Spaniard. And this guy is also very gritty, and he wants to achieve something in Formula One. And surely he has a very remarkable career ahead of him. Daniel Kvyat has also started. He's on the time lap. Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, they are still in the pits. And the first time lap goes 1 minute 14.78 second, which is Carlos Sainz. He's on ultra soft tires, followed by Daniel Kvyat, 1 minute 15 seconds. We are going to see the next driver, Vettel. Nice sector 1. He easily beats the sector 1 time, which has been set by Carlos Sainz by half a second. Kimi Raikkonen is behind him. Let's see how does Kimi Raikkonen perform here in the first sector. Does better than Sebastian Vettel. And Sebastian Vettel is just going to finish his lap. Infamous Champions Corner, and he finishes, executes well, and he's P1. Kimi Raikkonen behind him. Let's see how he does. Crosses the start finish line and he goes P1. Beautiful lap by Kimi Raikkonen, flawless. It was amazing lap. Alonso has got the 9th position. He is 4.8 seconds down from the leader. And very interestingly, Kimi Raikkonen and Vettel, they are on soft tires. Remember, soft tires are slow tires. Still, they managed to put P1 and P2. Rest, all the drivers are putting on ultra soft tire. They don't want to miss out the chance to qualify to the Q2. And that's the reason they don't want to take any chances. Esteban Ocon, he is also on the time lap. Seems to be doing good in the first sector. Time to beat is 43.990 seconds. And he's pretty slow. He's 3.1 seconds down from P1. And wow, Alonso goes P3. Provisional, he's P3. He's just about half a second down from P1, which is marvelous. I tell you, this guy is going to surprise us today. Carlos Sainz is 4th, followed by Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Kvyat, Van Doom, Lance Stroll, Pascal Wehrlein, Romain Grosjean, P10. And Daniel Kvyat, now he goes P4. Felipe Massa, he's also on the time lap, and will he be able to cross? No, he's P6. Massa is P6. So most of the drivers have come out on the track except Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas and Ricciardo. They are still in the pits. Very interesting to see their strategy. What are they thinking and what is going to be the strategy today to qualify. But today Ferrari seems to be on a completely different strategy. They don't want to take any risks. They don't want to fail on any of the strategy. They want to lose any chances. Ericsson goes P7 and Vettel betters his time even. Vettel goes 1 minute 13.046 seconds. Followed by Raikkonen. Raikkonen is half a second down now. Followed by Esteban Ocon. He's 13.6, half a second, and Alonso is still within a second of the leader, P1. I'm sure my Spanish friends are going to be loving this because this is what they are watching this whole or monitoring this whole Formula 1 Canadian Grand Prix about. Sergio Perez, he goes P4. Hamilton, interestingly, of course, he is on his first lap, warm-up lap. Bottas is also on a warm-up lap. 10 minutes remaining in Q1. Just about 10 minutes. And Alonso betters his time from the last time around. He is now 7 thousandths of a second down from the leader. Whatever praise you do for Alonso, I believe it is much lesser. This guy deserves a lot. It was very interesting. If you would have followed Tony Kanaan in IndyCar comments, and he is a great fan of Fernando Alonso. He was pretty impressed. He said he's the guy who is just coming out of one part of the World Championship, goes in different kind of World Championship, and still he manages to impress everybody. He gets so many fans in Indianapolis. Unfortunately, he could not finish the race, but till the time he was running the race, everybody was spellbound about Fernando Alonso. A lockup by Kevin Magnussen, he misses out the turn, saves his car. So Hamilton has gone P3, Bottas is P1. He has brought the times down under 1 minute 13 seconds. Vettel is P2. But of course, Ferrari is on soft tires and they still have to run the ultra soft, which I'm sure when they run the ultra soft, they are definitely going to be the leaders. Guys, I request you when you are listening to my commentary, live commentary, so please do give your comments when you are watching. Those comments are very helpful for me. My whole idea is to share my experience with my friends around the world and the fans of our great Formula One drivers who are running in this championship of round 7 of Canadian Grand Prix. And here Stefan Waldrum, he had a contact with the wall. Not a good day again for Stefan Waldrum. This is not the way you prepare for your qualifying, Stefan. You have to be careful. Bottas is P1. Marcus Ericsson is finally on outlap. Hamilton betters his time. He is 12.692. So 6 minutes remaining in Q1. Fernando Alonso comes out of the pits. He doesn't want to miss out a chance, and he doesn't want to miss out any single opportunity given to him to have a better qualification in this qualifying. Kimi Räikkönen nearly brushes the wall. That's too close for the comfort of Kimi Räikkönen. I'm sure the Finnish fans will have some butterflies in their stomach, and Kimi Räikkönen himself also. As everybody knows, this wall of champions, the champions, they manage to kiss the wall. They manage to, spoil their races when they are leading. It has happened in the past of history of Canadian Grand Prix earlier also. So most of the cars have gone back to pits, including Lewis Hamilton and his fellow teammate Valtteri Bottas also. They're going to prepare, change the tires, come out for another run. Or will they that's a thing to watch. We'll see. Felipe Massa is out on the track. He's currently P9, and let's see what he does. He's just going to cross the start finish line. He goes P5. Nice lap from Felipe Massa, sorry. Four minutes remaining. Few of the cars are on the track. Kimi Räikkönen has gone to the pits. Also Vettel is in the pits. So top 6 cars are presently in the pits. They are pretty sure the presently at least P9, which is Räikkönen, who is down by 0.863 of a second, looks to be they're going to be definitely safe, but unsafe driver as of now looks like Magnussen, who is P16, Van Doom P17, Joylen Palmer P18, Verlaine and Marcus Ericsson. They are the one in relegation zone right now. They need to find out some time. But definitely Stroll, who is P15 right now, is not safe at all, and he's trying. Stroll does not manage to better his time. He still sits on P15. He's definitely under threat to qualify for Q2. Just to remind, top 15 drivers will qualify for Q2, and bottom 3 will be relegated out. Pascal Wehrlein, he goes P18, doesn't improve. Stoffel Van Doom, let's see what he does. Yes, Stefan Van Doom, he is P15, he pushes Stroll down. But Marcus Ericsson, he's there, he's not able to do it. He's P18. Joylen Palmer manages. He goes P14. Van Doom is out again in the relegation zone. Currently P16. He has to do another lap quickly or he will run out of the time. Alonso is pretty safe now, I would say. He's 0.984, presently sitting P10. He doesn't need to do much about it because the cutoff time is going to be about 1 minute 300 of a second down on the leader. So which seems to be pretty safe. So let's see what Stefan Van Doom will do. Can he push? Thing to watch, we'll see. Another Haas car is on the track. Ferrari are sitting pretty quiet in their garage. Sebastian Vettel, who has done the lap on softer. And Pascal Wehrlein, he crashes. That's very unfortunate. He had a DNF in the last race at Monaco, and he doesn't manage to take turn 2 and 3. Yellow flags are out. Sector 1. What happens there? Interesting thing to watch. Oh, he skids. He simply skids. He loses the traction on the tires and had no control. Slightly he had the 2 wheels on the right side, goes on the grass, and there we go. So we have a red flag. He takes turn 1 nicely. On the last part of it, he just skidded on the grass, and he was just a visitor after that. He comes out of the car. So he has spoiled his Canadian Grand Prix for sure. Lance Stroll still sits at P7, and now we have the lineup ready. Bottas, Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen, Massa, Perez, Ocon, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, Alonso, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat, Nico Hulkenberg, Jolyon Palmer, both from Renault, and Carlos Sainz from Toro Rosso. They have qualified. The relegated drivers, Stefan Waldrom, McLaren, Lance Stroll, Williams, Kevin Magnussen, Haas, Marcus Ericsson, and Pascal Wehrlein. They are out. Yellow flag still continues in sector 1. Car has to be recovered from there. Oh, Fernando Alonso had a very near brushing also to the wall. That was too close for the comfort. He just manages to take the car out of the wall during his last lap. It must be hurt in the mouth. Guys, while Q2 is getting ready, I would like to again request you, please give me your feedback in the comments column, and let me know how you feel. Are you getting a positive out of this commentary which I am doing? I am doing this completely for my friends all around the world who are fans of Formula 1, who live for Formula 1, and for all those people who may not be able to watch live telecast on television or other medium, but I could, through my voice, I could bring live action to you. And I would love to see these comments, and definitely look to the comments and see the improvements what you give me, and your appreciation also will be heartily welcome. Do subscribe my channel also. That keeps me live, motivated and going for you guys. All of us, we are the fans, and you know how the fan works. So please do subscribe my channel, and I look forward to hear many comments from you. Coming back to Canadian Grand Prix again. So as we saw, McLaren, despite of the performance what McLaren was expected today, Fernando Alonso still manages to go to Q2, and he looks good to fight for Q3 in top 10. But however, we'll see once the Q2 starts. He has some time, a short break, about 5 minutes before the Q2 starts. And very interestingly, Ferrari, both the drivers Vettel and Kimi, they have done Q1 on their soft tires, super soft tires, and all the other drivers have done on ultra soft tires, which are the faster of tires. So definitely there is about a half of second which is there in their kitty, which surely they're going to use in Q2 and Q3, and they looks good to challenge Mercedes this year, and especially this race they're looking quite formidable. So let's see how the things unfolds in Q2. While Pascal Wehrlein he is getting a scooter ride back to the garage. Must be heartbreaking for him. Last race also, he had been clipped and wedged by Jenson Button at famous corner in Monaco, and that was quite scary. The car was alongside the barriers. This guy could not come out, and it was also a breathtaking moment there. All the drivers are getting ready, sitting in their cockpits, waiting for the lights to go green. This reminds me of good olden days when we had the radios and BBC TV, which was running and giving us commentaries of races and other sports like football and cricket around the world, and we used to get good kind of updates. Still remember those days. So I'm sorry I cannot give you the live pictures, but word says 1,000 pictures. That is what we believe. So as long as the action comes to you guys, all my friends, I'm pretty happy with that, and would like to pass on maximum information, what I get and what I have learned over the years by watching Formula One. It's amazing, I would say. So all are lining up, and lights have gone green. 15 minutes for Q2. First of the driver comes out. Mercedes also out. Everybody is rushing to go on the track. Nobody wants to miss out this time, because 15 minutes, if something happens, some crash happens, so in case of yellow flag, all the other drivers will suffer who has not put a lap. So nobody wants to take a chance. Hamilton also on the out lap. Seems to be very confident today. Unlike in Monaco, which the race he would definitely like to forget. He had all sort of problems going in Monaco. So some of the celebrities which are there to watch this Formula One is Michael Douglas. He's there. He's with he's in the Formula One lounge. So outlaps are going to get finished now. Let's see who does the first time lap. Looks like Massa is going to do that. Alonso is still sitting in the pits. That is something strange. So all are gearing up. First one is Esteban Ocon. He crosses the start-finish line and starts his time lap. He is followed by Ferrari. Interesting to see how the timings come up for sector 1. .370. Goes to the sector 2, takes sharp right, left, goes on the full speed again. Here we go, 44.014. Carlos Sainz, Daniel Kvyat, he is provisional P1. Followed by Carlos Sainz, who is down by 0.06 of a second. Followed by Lewis Hamilton, he's third. But they have backed out somewhere, some mistake. He's going to do the time lap again. Esteban Ocon, he goes P1. 1 minute 13.320 seconds. Now Sergio Perez from Force India, he goes P1. 1 minute 13.262 seconds. Lewis Hamilton is on the time lap now. He is 0.6 of the second faster than P1. Comfortably, he is going to go to P1. Let's see how he does in the sector, last sector now. Takes right, left, near the champions wall, clears it, start finish line, and he does go P1 by almost half a second. He brings the timesheet down to 1 minute 12 seconds. Verstappen, 1 minute 12.883. Nice lap from him. And another casualty. This time Toro Rosso spins off, but fortunately for him, Carlos Sainz, he brings his car back on the track. And he does the same mistake what some time before we saw. Two wheels goes on the grass, spins, no control of the car. Lucky, he's still there. And another heart-throbbing moment for Sebastian Vettel. He also had a nice hard slip. He manages to keep the car on track also.
Away he goes, but unlike Pascal Wehrlein, he manages to get a more favourable spin.
Hamilton goes back to pits. We have 9 minutes remaining in Q2. Alonso finally comes out of the pits. He's on a warm-up lap. We are going to see the timing from him. Presently, drivers in relegation zone: Daniel Kvyat, Carlos Sainz from Toro Rosso, Joylen Palmer from Renault, Roman Grosjean from Haas, and Fernando Alonso from McLaren Honda. Alonso could not better his time, or probably he is not on a time lap. Still, he is going to warm up his tires and come back again for a flying lap. Hulkenberg doesn't seem to be safe at 10th position right now. Alonso, let's see what he does, and he has actually better the time for P10 now. He is 8,000 of a second up from P10. (194 miles an hour speed). He is crossing the start-finish line. Where does he stand? Oh, he's still P13. So loses out in the final sector. Seven minutes remaining in Q2. Joylen Palmer also makes a mistake, manages to save himself, keep the car on the track. Guys, do remember to subscribe and give your comments. I would request you to give your fair comments on the feedback, whether you gain out of this live commentary from my side. So 6 minutes remaining. Fernando Alonso is trying another lap. Fernando Alonso is complaining. He is feeling some issues in the car. That's very pity with Fernando Alonso. He's going to go in the pits and get one more lap. Still have under 5 minutes to go for this Q2. So all the drivers are in the pit except Nico Hulkenberg and Romain Grosjean. They are on the track. Let's see what Romain Grosjean can do in Haas. He just started his lap. Nice turn 2 and 3. Close to the barriers. Nice flowing speed. Nicely takes the curves. And will he be able to manage? No, he does not. He's still down in the relegation zone. He's going to complete his lap. Let's see what he does. Closes the wall of champions near the start finish line. Let's see what he does. Can he go? No, he doesn't. He's P14. Doesn't seems to be he can make another lap, but he's trying. He is again on the next flying lap. He makes slightly mistake when he was close to the wall of champions, but clears it very closely. Nico Hulkenberg starts his lap. He is currently P10. He would definitely like to improve his timing to keep himself safe, because other drivers are also trying to go. They are out of the pits. Alonso is also out of the pits now. He is on his out lap. Let's see what Nico Hulkenberg does in first sector. No, he in fact is quite good, Nico Hulkenberg. He is within a second from the P1. So his position seems to be safe at this point of time. Hamilton is also on the flying lap, including Red Bulls. Nico Hulkenberg, last turn, keeps it nice and tidy near the start finish line and comfortably. No, he doesn't improve actually. He did a mistake somewhere. Lewis Hamilton executes the last corner, straight, near start finish line. Can he better his time? No, he doesn't. Max Verstappen, next to go. He doesn't. He still remains P5. He improved his own timing. He's P5. Let's see what Kvyat Sainz from Toro Rosso, Alonso McLaren, Haas, Romain Grosjean and Jolyon Parman can do in remaining 1 minute 48 seconds. They all are on the track trying to extract maximum out of these corners, fast flowing corners, to save themselves and bring them out of the relegation zone. Sergio Perez is also on the track. He seems to be pretty safe, but nobody wants to take chances at this point of time, so he's also going for one more flying lap to better his time. But he doesn't seem to be improving, so probably he has to just slow down, cool down and go back to pits, because he's safe for Q3. Jolyon Palmer, let's see what he can do. He is also around start finish line. Let's see what he can bring. Can he qualify? He does not. He is still sitting at P15. Nico Hulkenberg, he is at P10. He would like to improve his timing because it's very vulnerable, as anybody can tip him out. Let's see what he does. Start finish line. He is still P10. Betters his time from last time around. Carlos Sainz has some problem. He's slowing down. What happened to him? He has a puncture. He picked up puncture in the right rear tire, and that will be quite bad because that happens in the last sector. So other drivers will not get a chance. This is what I was talking about. So looks to be checkered flag is out. So drivers relegated: Daniel Kvyat 11th position, Fernando Alonso P12, Carlos Sainz P13, Romain Grosjean P14, and P15 by Jolyon Palmer. Accelerating Q2, the drivers finished well. Daniel Kvyat, Daniel Kvyat, he hit the barriers on the side and he damaged his suspension, right rear suspension. So it doesn't seem to be a puncture, he has damaged his suspension. And what a place to do that. So Alonso could not do better and he sits at P12. But thumbs up to Fernando Alonso. He manages to bring McLaren on P12 in these scenarios, which is really remarkable, I would say. And remember, he's not so much down. Daniel Kvyat and his timing at 11 and 12 and 13 are within 1,000th of a second. So hardly any gap. So we definitely look forward to have a very interesting race tomorrow. So all the drivers are back in the pits. We have another break and then shootout to top 10 positions will start. Guys, while in the break, again, I would like to request you guys, please give your comments and feedbacks in the comments column. I would love to see the comments and see how I can make this experience better for you. And again would like to reiterate that why I am bringing this live commentary is million of fans around the world are watching on their TV live. However, there are millions and millions of the fans around the world who doesn't have this privilege. So this broadcast is for them from all the countries where the Formula 1 coverage is not there and people only get to read in the newspapers next day. So I made this effort so that all these fans and friends around the world, they can get a live update session with me from Autocars India and enjoy the Formula 1. They can feel the part of Formula 1. So do subscribe my channel so I can bring much enriched experience to you guys. And this is my first race I am doing a live commentary, so I need your support, guys, and I'm sure you guys will love to have many more things coming across to you in coming races in this 2017 Formula 1 World Championship, which is led by Sebastian Vettel of Germany and followed by Lewis Hamilton. Sebastian Vettel has won 3 races, Lewis Hamilton has won 2 races, won by Bottas. This is the 7th round of Formula 1, which is happening at Montreal, and this race is very, very important for many drivers, and especially Lewis Hamilton, who wants to prove that Mercedes still has that extra edge over Ferrari. However, Ferrari is looking very, very confident, and they doesn't seem to be putting any step wrong in this race right from the word go. And when we see there is expected to be a clear weather for qualifying today, which is happening right now, and also tomorrow during the race. It's going to be an amazing experience tomorrow when the race starts off, and I'm going to bring live action for the race tomorrow also. So all my fans and all my friends, Formula 1 fans, please do join me tomorrow. I'll have the live session tomorrow also. It's going to be happening at the same time around tomorrow, so do remember to join me for live session. Please give me feedbacks, as I said earlier, that feedback will be very helpful, and do remember to subscribe my channel, Autocars India. This channel is all about entertainment, lots of videos on reviews, car reviews, and my favorite sport, Formula 1. I do cover other sports also, like cricket, which is very, very famous in Asian countries. So please do tune to my channel to have good experience and sharing of various sports happening around the world. So we are almost getting ready for Q3. Daniel Ricciardo seems to be pretty relaxed in his car's cockpit, getting on with his gear. Very relaxed guy, I must say. He's always cheering and smiling, which is really motivational for the team also. We all know Red Bull was expected to do much, much better, but they are not able to relish that potential which is there in that car and their team. In the meantime, Fernando Alonso walks back to the garage. He must be pretty satisfied, I must say, because the way, even in the practice 1 also, he had troubles. In practice 2 also, he had troubles with gearbox and engine. He manages to do well. So drivers are getting ready. Lights are going to go green. First to go on the track, lining up, Sebastian Vettel, followed by Renault, followed by Lewis Hamilton. Lights goes green. 12 minutes for the Q3 here. Everybody will be rushing in to go for the flying lap. Generally they will get 2 laps to set their time and get on the pole position. Very important circuit, because here also, even though overtaking is possible, but still it is hard. And Formula 1 history, this Formula 1 the number of pole position, the maximum pole position sits with Michael Schumacher, who had 68 poles in the Formula 1 career, followed by Ayrton Senna 65. Lewis Hamilton has 64. So today, if he gets a pole position, he is going to come next to Ayrton Senna, and then he followed by Sebastian Vettel in terms of pole positions. That is amazing stuff from Lewis Hamilton. Let's see whether he can get next to Ayrton Senna, the legend. It's only 10.5 minutes separating that answer from us. So all the drivers are getting ready, and Sebastian Vettel, he's the first one to set a time lap. Goes on nicely in the first sector. Nice shifting of gears, kissing the barriers closely. Manages to keep the car out of trouble. First sector is pretty good for him. How does he do in the next? He seems to be pretty confident. Ferrari is pretty confident. They are on ultra soft tires. Lewis Hamilton is much better than Sebastian Vettel in the first sector. Sebastian Vettel goes 43.213 seconds, which is not a very good lap, I must say, but keeps him in hunt of pole position. He's going to come to turn number 13 and 14. He crosses on the straight, close to the start finish line, and he goes P1, coming behind 1 minute 12.4 to almost the same time as Lewis Hamilton did in the P2. Now Lewis Hamilton close to the wall of champions and close finish line. Where does he go? He goes faster by almost half a second to Sebastian Vettel. Hamilton has shown his caliber. Raikkonen also overtakes Vettel. Raikkonen is, and now here goes Bottas. Bottas is P2. He is even better than Raikkonen. So Lewis Hamilton and Bottas of Mercedes has shown they had something in their pockets, and they are opening it up at the right moment of time. What a lap it was from Hamilton and Bottas for P1, P2, followed by Raikkonen and Vettel, P3, P4. Hulkenberg 6 at P5, followed by Sergio Perez, P6. Massa is P7. What a lap. But I believe there was some mistake which was done by Vettel. Yes, he was slowed down in the hairpin. That is the place where he did a mistake. He had slight locking of the front right. So definitely this was not the lap which we were looking from Ferrari, and they're going to go in the pits, put on new tires and go for it. So Ricciardo is P10, doesn't seems to be doing very well, but they're going to have another lap. Ricciardo is on the another flying lap. Let's see what he does in the sector 1. No, he is 0.6 of a second down already of P1. So which makes him somewhere around P5 or P6, not a healthy position for him. Where does the Verstappen stand? He is P5. So Massa is P6. Let's see Daniel Ricciardo. He is close to the start finish line. Where does he land up? He does P6. So Verstappen and P6 nicely stacked up. And if you see the top 3 teams, first, second, Hamilton and Bottas, followed by Raikkonen and Vettel, followed by Red Bull, where Verstappen and Ricciardo, followed by Massa. Massa always find a position in the top 10. Whereas Lance Stroll is missing, whereas he has the good car, but still he's not managed to transform. So this is the new fastest lap in Montreal circuit by Lewis Hamilton, 1 minute 11.79 seconds. This is the fastest lap of this circuit. He has overtook the record of Rubens Barrichello, which was made by Ferrari in 2004. What a lap it was. Lewis Hamilton definitely today he looks to equal the number of poles won by Ayrton Senna. He looks well on track unless Ferrari of Raikkonen and Vettel doesn't make a mistake and manage to challenge him for pole position today. So one history has been made now. Lewis Hamilton has set up the fastest lap at Montreal with these new engines for 2017, and he has overtaken record set by Rubens Barrichello. Just above 5 minutes are remaining for this lap, and Sebastian Vettel is already out of pit. He wants to try once more time. He's doing pretty well. Let's see how does his split times happens once we have on the go. He does better. In sector 1 he is already 0.074 better than Lewis Hamilton of P1. Can he do it? Let's see. Can we see 2 records on a single day? Time to see. Nice cleanup. Goes in the second lap also. Nice one. Where does he stand? He is slightly down. He is 0.11 second down of Lewis Hamilton. He is not going to do better. He has to go back to the pit and try again. Fresh tires. He should try. That's the best bet he can think of now. Speed trap recording 322.7 km/h speed. Sebastian Vettel close to the start finish line. P2. He overtakes Bottas, however. Bottas is at P3. It is a tough fight, I would say. Now he goes to the pits. Everybody changes to the new tires, come fresh and puts all their energies to get back and set up a time which is going to take them to the pole position. One of the best last 4 minutes of qualifying here at Montreal, where history is about to be made if Lewis Hamilton wins the today pole position. He is going to go to the legends list alongside Ayrton Senna. Let's see whether he can actually do it, or Ferrari or Sebastian Vettel or Kimi Raikkonen, or not to forget Valtteri Bottas. He is sitting in the same car. Can he do something and overtake Lewis Hamilton and get the pole position? Let's see what happens. Sebastian Vettel comes to the pits. We have 3 minutes to go, and Lewis Hamilton is out of the pits. He's going to start his outlap now. A historical lap for him now. Let's see what he does. Ferrari garage is quick in changing the tires for Sebastian Vettel. And Kimi Raikkonen is also on the track now on his outlap. Verstappen is also on the outlap. And here the Sebastian Vettel comes out of the pits and goes for the outlap. Lewis Hamilton warming up his tires and getting ready for lap of his life, I would say. Close to the start finish line, gets a DRS, goes full steam ahead, starts off his lap. Let's see what he does in this lap. Interesting to see the first sector, keeps it clean, Turn number 2 and 3. Take sharp right, left, close to the barriers. Gets to the full speed. Where does first sector is even better. It's 0.164 second faster on his own time. What a lap Lewis Hamilton is on. Cleans up the other next. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. No, absolutely no mistakes at all. Let's see, where does he stand in this sector? Beautiful. He's already on 0.192 second faster. He is surely the man for the pole and who is going to equal the record by Ayrton Senna. Last final straight before he hits turn number 13 and 14. Full head, full steam, all the heart, close to the wall of champions, goes good near the start finish line, and he does it by 0.332 of the second. He has done it. Probably nobody can overtake him. Valtteri Bottas is behind. What does Valtteri Bottas do? He's 0.8 seconds down. Here goes the Sebastian Vettel. Kimi Räikkönen, sorry. Let's see what he does. He is also not up to that. So Kimi Räikkönen is P4. Vettel is P2. Vettel is still on the track, remember. Vettel is on the flying lap. What does he does is, let's see, split times coming up. No, he doesn't do it. So Lewis Hamilton is going to get the pole in this Montreal Grand Prix. He will be P1 and he has equaled the record of Ayrton Senna, the great Ayrton Senna. Sebastian Vettel is just about to finish. Turn number 13 goes, 14 goes close to the wall of champions. Checkered flag is out. He picks up checkered flag. And where does he go? Sebastian Vettel, P2. Lewis Hamilton wins the pole, makes the world record of fastest lap, and he is the man who equals the record of maximum number of poles with Ayrton Senna. He is in the legend list, his 65th pole of his career. What a day for Lewis Hamilton. Let's all get together to congratulate this man. He has done real hard work to get to this stage. 2 world records managed in a single day. Very nicely done, Lewis Hamilton. It's amazing. So to sum it up, Lewis Hamilton is on the pole. He equals the record of Ayrton Senna, 65 poles. And Michael Schumacher is the only one with the highest number of poles, which is 68 poles. Sebastian Vettel is way behind, 47. He will take some time to come over there. However, Lewis Hamilton, he is the star of the day at Montreal Grand Prix, Canada. P1, pole for Lewis Hamilton. Amazing stuff which has been shown by Lewis Hamilton today. All the British fans must be top of their hearts to congratulate Lewis Hamilton. What a day, what a day. Sebastian Vettel tried his best, but he could not overtook Lewis Hamilton in the final qualifying, whereas Ferrari was seen very strong in Q1-2 but could not deliver in Q2 and Q3. So it will be a beautiful race tomorrow at our hands to see. Sebastian Vettel has been down and he's lost the pole position by 0.330 of a second, and followed by Valtteri Bottas, he's P3. So our top 3 positions are confirmed, and 4th is Kimi Räikkönen, P4 he gets it. What a day of qualifying at Canadian Grand Prix, where 2 world records we saw tumbling. One, the fastest lap in the history of Canadian Grand Prix, where Rubens Barrichello record of 2004 got broken by Lewis Hamilton first, and then the moment came where he equals the record of maximum number of pole position, 65 pole positions with Ayrton Senna, where top of the list stands Michael Schumacher. He's the legend with 68 pole positions. What a day of qualifying we have seen at Montreal today. So here I'm going to conclude this live commentary here, and I request all my friends and Formula One fans around the world, whoever has supported me, watch my live commentary. Thank you all, and please do subscribe my channel and give your comments and feedbacks on my YouTube channel. It's Autocars India, the channel which is working on giving entertainment, lot of sports review of cars, motorbikes, and lot of entertaining videos. So thank you very much, and have a nice evening, and look forward for a exhilarating race tomorrow at Montreal Grand Prix, round number 7. Love you all. Goodbye. Take care. Good night.